We got a good rig strike here.
Back up. He's dead.
Well, it's a really hot, humid day out here, but we had a hard rig strike here just cruising down this road, so we're going to turn one of the dogs out and see if they can start a track. Let Ivor, not Ayla. We've just been kind of sitting on the road watching the GPS, seeing where the dogs go. And it looks like they're treed now. They're 907 yards away. And we're just going to head down the road and find a better spot to walk in. Ivor came back out. I think the track was maybe a little too cold for him to follow up behind the other dogs, but we'll walk him in with us. And Ayla, she can't come today. She's a little sore. She's got a bit of a limp, so we'll keep her rested up, but she gets to ride in the box for the day anyway. And we're going to make the trek in there. Hopefully it's not too bad. We can see what we got. Here's the GPS. So it's showing them all bunched up tight in there. So looks good. Alright, we just got into the tree here. It was a wet walk, but we do have a bear up a tree. I think it's just a cub, but it's weird. The dogs aren't barking much. So I was wondering if there's a bear in here putting them on the run maybe or something. They weren't barking and we heard a big squall when we came in, but way up there in the tree, so we're going to check it out. Good boy, Cam.
Audio Jungle.
Wow. Good boys. Well, bear's up in the tree behind me. We treat him again, and we're just gonna pull the dogs off and then head out of here. it's good training for the dogs and pretty neat to see. Well, we got another hard rig strike here coming into the bait. So we're just going to check the camera and then we'll see what's on it. I think there's been a big bear hitting this bait, like real big. So we'll see. We'll see if he was here last night, but those dogs know something is here. So we're out here, we got a chase going today. It's kind of hard to see on the screen, but Ivor's down here, he's catching up to the other dogs, and they've showed treed on the GPS, but they're moving in a really small area, like 10 or 20 yards, so we don't know, maybe they're bait up or something like that, but we've been running this bear for probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. At least. They lost it, and then one dog came back out, we caught him, and they ended up picking it back up, just meandering around in there, and they've ran it for another half hour and it's showing treed, so we don't really know what to do, but they're in one spot and they're barking, so things are interesting anyway. Alright, so we've been watching the GPS for about 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, and the dogs look like they're bait up. They're just in one tight 20-yard spot, moving around a little bit, but they're all right on top of each other. The GPS is showing that they're barking, so we're going to take Sam here, this other bear dog. He ended up coming out earlier, but we're going to take him in with us and let him go and try and get in there. Maybe with one more dog they'll get it treed, but if not, hopefully we can get a look at him. Alright, so this was our first time getting a bear treed with the dogs. I'm so happy about it. We came up to a bait this morning to check it and it wasn't hit, but all the dogs started rigging really hard when we went to check it, like when we walked away from them. So we ended up just trying it anyway. We let a couple of the older dogs go and they started up, and then we let the pups go and they ended up running for like probably 3.5 hours. And then the one old dog, he came out. And we had Cam, Ivor, and Ayla in there, and Ivor here and Ayla, they're both 10 months old, the two pups that I got, and then Cam, my buddy John's dog, and they ran it. They ended up losing it. The one dog came out, and then they found it again after a couple hours, and they got it bait up back here. It was bait up for probably an hour, and finally they treed it. We walked in 1.3 kilometers from the trail.
Started kind of charging us.
Yeah, when we walked in, it came out of the tree and like kind of bluff charged us and went, and then the dogs ended up treating it again, pushed it back up the tree, and we were able to tie him back and take a good clean shot on it, and it's a nice bear. Yeah. It's bigger than the other ones I've shot, so I'm pretty happy about it. And it's good to see the pups succeeding a bit. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that. This was pretty fun. We got a bit of work to do now, but we're going to take him out of here.
A long way out and a few swamps in between us.
Yeah, it was a pretty rough walk, but it's the name of the game, I guess.
That's right. Got to work to be successful.
Yeah.